up, guys? Welcome back. This is your boy again, Adam Slink. How you guys doing? As usual, I support your boy. Like this video, comment, share it to all the platform. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Adam Slink, and make sure you subscribe. Then click the bell notification to get updates anytime, any day I upload. And also good morning, afternoon, evening, depending on where you are watching this video from. So let's talk about relationship first. I want to pick reference from DAVIDO and Chioma. Chioma posted a video yesterday, so I just want to talk something surrounding that. You know, firstly, sometimes we guys we do not appreciate those girls who are really modest, who do not like this social media lifestyle, who just want to sit back home, relax, chill, cook, and just take care of the home. Who are not that outgoing. Sometimes we do not appreciate those kind of girls, and sometimes relationship with those kind of girls usually ends quickly. Then immediately after such relationship ends, you'll find out that the girl will start being outgoing. The things that you used to love about her, the thing that she wasn't doing before, she start doing it, going out the mall, flaunting her assets, doing all those kind of stuff. And sometimes, most of the time, we guys we will come back again to be blaming that girl, saying that, oh, that girl was faking it before. Something like Chioma and DAVIDO's situation. DAVIDO mentioned that the reason why he loved Chioma was because of one of the reasons was because Chioma doesn't like social media life. Chioma just want to sit back home and just be a housewife material or a wife material who don't like trouble, who don't like any issues. But now they are no longer together. Go and check Chioma now and Chioma then. Chioma is bangy, really sexy, flaunting it out there. Much more, really, I think she's even more comfortable in her own skin than when she was with DAVIDO. And you won't blame her for that. You know why? I think DAVIDO actually taught her in a way that, I am at home trying to be a perfect housewife to you, but you are going out there looking at all those women who are out there flaunting their assets online, flaunting their assets on social media, and you are busy going after them. Meanwhile, I am home being there for you as an housewife. So who is to blame here? Is it the girl who was formerly modest, who was formerly really calm, and because of her relationship, the lesson that she learned from her past relationship, she then decided to be like, okay, you know what, I want to just flaunt and make a hell lot of money? Or are we going to blame the guy who did not appreciate the kind of behavior she had then? People, you see someone really modest, calm, fine, like she doesn't even want any form of issue, but because of the way you acted, that person automatically changes. But honestly speaking, good girls will always be good girls, whether the situation, whether you are as the guy, you are not serious, or you use her, she will always remain a good girl, no matter what. So let me just say that fancy lifestyle was in her before. She was just only faking it while she was with DAVIDO, because good girl will always be good girl. Like, if you are not about that life, you are not about that life, no matter the situation. So you were about that life before. That was the reason why you was doing it currently. But let me know exactly how you feel about that. And pictures she's posting down are quite bangy, and these are the kind of pictures I like to watch online. So Chioma, please continue posting, and definitely we will definitely be patronizing your sexiness. And let's talk about Ballon Dor, released by Burna featuring Wizkid. Well, that song is a banger. Honestly, I've listened to it more than 100 times already. Someone said, Burna, your trouser is hilarious. Look like a palazzo. Oh my god. Glad you and Wizkid are friends. You guys need each other to grow and promote positivity in the industry. But you two should make amends with DAVIDO ASAP, because he's been reaching out publicly. Life is too short to hold grudges. If you want to count top artists in Nigeria, of course, definitely we count Wizkid, Burna Boy, and DAVIDO. Or let me say DAVIDO, Wizkid, DAVIDO, and Burna Boy. Or DAVIDO, Wizkid, and Burna Boy. Okay, you know, definitely you will count those three guys, and two of all those guys are quite really close, you know, and the other one is left out. That is DAVIDO. Do you feel like DAVIDO in some kind of way will be feeling left out, like disrespected, like just cast out? Do you think DAVIDO will be feeling that kind of way, despite the money, despite the fame, despite being top one among the top one artists in Africa, in Nigeria? Do you think currently he would be like, man, I would have loved to work with Wizkid and Burna Boy. I don't like this kind of hatred, this kind of grudges they're having against me, all those kind of things. Do you think he will be feeling that kind of way? Even with DAVIDO made mention of this few times ago. He said that he wanted to work with Wizkid numerous times, even do a joint project with Wizkid, an album, but Wizkid is the one effing up there that is ready anytime. So what is wrong? Why don't you guys want to take DAVIDO along? Well, that's just coming from someone though. But I no matter how it be, no matter the money, no matter what way DAVIDO is doing, I really think that he's actually feeling it, because DAVIDO is the kind of person who just want to be friends with everybody. You don't want to be grudges. While Wizkid, the kind of person who just want to chill, Meanwhile, it go they bite you for corner. While Burna Boy is hot head, we just tell you straight ahead, I do not like you. Well, let's move past that. There's this video of Bishop Oyedepo. A man breached his security while he was preaching, and he grabbed his leg. Well, as he grabbed his leg, of course, security were immediately alerted, and they have to immediately try to struggle with the man to leave Bishop Oyedepo's leg. Well, I saw the video. It was quite unfortunate. I honestly think that man was trying to get some form of a miracle. You understand? In the way that he thinks if he touch Bishop Oyedepo's leg, that will bring him some form of a miracle, or some form of I do not know, some form of blessing or something. That is honestly what I think. But he's just a human being like you. There's a preacher. Well, according to your belief, though, if you believe touching Bishop Oyedepo's cloth will give you blessing, give you miracle, good and fine. And even Bishop Oyedepo was preaching recently, and he said that Bishop David Oyedepo narrates how a man Bishop Oyedepo narrated how a man embalmed for 24 hours came back to life, and how a child who died from a kidney disease came back to life with a new kidney after a dad saw him in a vision. So all those kind of thoughts, all those kind of speech from Bishop Oyedepo, that a father saw him in a vision, and because of just merely seeing him in a vision, his daughter who was sick in the hospital over kidney failure got a brand new kidney. So this kind of man, hearing that, be like, man, if I feel touch Bishop Oyedepo's leg, my life will change forever. All those kind of thoughts will come, definitely. Well,
that my son knelt down in the mortuary by his dead brother and said, Jesus Christ is here. No sound, no voice. Said, Jesus Christ, that Bishop Oyedepo's house is here. After having been embalmed for 24 hours, 24 hours, he sneezed and jumped back to life. That was the dead wrapped up in white. That is the dead sitting up by herself in the mortuary, because he believed in the prophet sent to him. Whatever is spoken by this mouth tonight is not flattery. Prophets don't impress people. They are the mouthpiece of God. From Covenant University, one of our students lost her 12-year-old or thereabout sister and was in the mortuary, and the father had a vision where I said to him, go and get your child out of the mortuary. And so he went the following morning and asked them to give the body to him. They can't say no because he's the owner. So he took the child and laid him on the bed that she was living when she was alive. This child died of kidney failure. First night, no sound, no voice. Second night, no sound, no voice. But on the third night, a shout from the room. And the dead child came back to life. Now,
hallelujah, hallelujah. Good and fine, guys. If you believe numerous things, miracles will happen. You just have to be faith if you believe. But honestly, let me completely be honest with you. You know, according to my belief, no man, no person who have died, who the angel of death has visited, actually visited, died, will as ever come back to life. Ever come back to life. No man, except those in Bible, about two. One never saw death, and the other one, according to the Bible, died. And that is Jesus Christ. And he resurrected. No man again has ever. That is according to my belief. I will believe on the day of judgment, those people that usually say, okay, they died and woke up. I'm not disputing that. It does happen. They died and wake up. I believe on that day they will ask an angel of death, this man that died and woke up, did you ever visit this man? I bet you will tell you, I never visited this man. I don't know how he went unconscious and woke up again. I never visited him because God directed, instruct me to visit this man. I do not think he will ever come back to life again. I believe that will definitely happen in the way of just testifying that no man visited by angel of death will or can ever come back to life. That is my own belief though. But numerous things can happen. Then let's talk about what Fireboy said about fame and people, fans seeing them as God. He said fame is like money, it's like sex. These three things can get to you. They can mess you up mentally. They can affect your thought and manipulate you into doing things. You feel on top of the world and you just make mistake. When you are famous and you make mistake, you are making mistake for everyone to see. It's different from when you are a normal person. When a normal person makes a mistake and you can quickly correct it. There are some mistakes that are very costly and I don't want to make a costly mistake. I am always very careful. Fame is very dangerous. Fame is powerful. Sometimes you feel like a god. You are talking to a person and the person is even shaking. Fame. Crazy. Don't let it get to your head. And fans said, please, fans, let me just tell you this. Whenever I see an artist face to face, what I have for that person is respect for even making it, for even striving, even a pastor. Everybody, I believe everybody will have more than 1 or 100 persons, like more than 100 people who are admiring or listening to him or her. That person is famous already. And whenever I see those kind of persons, I just simply have mutual respect for them. I do not shake. I do not wish to even come and hang out with you. I believe some people will just take this fame out of the sky in a way that whenever they see that, they'll be shouting, almost dying. Don't lose your life over another person. That person is just a mere human being. Yes, he's trying. Just have mutual respect for that person. And when you see that person, patronize that person, love that person, and that's just it. You do not have to really say, hey, Davido, come on, man. Relax. And of course, the other day we were talking about this yesterday here about court, saying the only people who have the right to issue a marriage certificate to couples are local government registry, not Ministry of Interior, not federal court. Most of those couples usually go to federal court. Well, yesterday a court ruled in Lagos that all those marriages conducted by federal government court, Ministry of Interior, are invalid. Well, as of today, federal government immediately responded. They said marriages conducted by COI registry orders are valid. All marriages conducted by the COI marriage registry and other federal government registries in the country are legal and valid, the Federal Ministry of Interior has said. Where is this confusion coming from? In a country, we are just all confusing ourselves. Well, they have said it, so let's see if they will start fighting. I think it's all about the money. They're trying to fight over rights of money because local government are not seeing their jobs again, wedding couples and all the rest, so they are not really happy. The federal government, the federal are the one just packing everything because most couples who are rich are just doing it in town instead of going to their local government to do the marriage and so on, to get the certificate. Well, that's it. Then check out this quite really shocking story about a SS1 student who almost poisoned her madam. Say an 18-year-old secondary school student has been arrested by men of Ogun Police Command for allegedly attempting to kill her guardian, one Mrs. Esther, by poisoning her food. The suspect, Tope, was arrested following a complaint by the victim, who reported she was served food by her maid, and immediately after eating the food, she felt a sharp stomach pain and became very uncomfortable. When the pain was becoming so severe, she called the maid to come and eat the remaining food, but she refused. This made her to suspect foul play on the part of the maid. Upon the report, the victim was quickly taken to the General Hospital, for where she was referred to Federal Medical Center, Abeokuta, for proper medical treatment. On interrogation, the suspect initially denied and she was transferred to homicide section of the State Criminal Investigation. On getting there, she made a confession statement that she actually had rat poison substance to the victim's food. The police spokesperson added that investigation revealed that the suspect has been living with this woman since when she was in primary 3, and the woman was her class teacher then. Following the death of her father, the victim volunteered to help the girl by taking her to live in her house, and from there going to school on her bill. Wow, quite unfortunate. When she was hacked, she said she wanted to go back to her mother, and madam is not allowing her to go back to her mother. It's quite unfortunate to primary school train this girl and all the rest, and that this girl trying to poison you with rat poison. Wow, we really need to be careful out there. We seriously really need to be careful. And to help this video, this is quite a shocking one. There's this Ghanaian famous TikToker, a TikTok star. Well, in her videos, she used to flaunt other guys, take videos, sexy videos with other men on her TikTok videos and all the rest. You know how these TikTok stars usually do. They have fancy videos, sexy. So when she decided to flaunt her husband, in fact, nobody even knew she was married. So she decided to reveal her husband, and fans were disappointed. That's her husband. Fans were disappointed, and fans were also calling her out in a way that, so you have a husband, yet you are flaunting a lot of men on social media, taking sexy videos, pictures with other men, and meanwhile your husband is a pot-belly man. Well, I really do not see anything wrong with her husband. Her husband is quite really handsome, but she responded to all those people blasting her, and this is what she has to say. So kindly listen to her, guys.
The videos I make, he's aware. People are ranting on social media. What if you no Nokita camera no? Which one is the problem? Brand be per se, you're Rocky BB, like couple where be a not minya misika film. People what no. What people are saying will not feed me. So I've not even seen. Okay, I'm an actress. I mean, I will kiss people. I will do things, romantic things with people. So every guy I would touch, they would have to come and talk for my husband or what. Of course, I say I'm Betty.
As long as her husband is comfortable with it, as long as she said whenever she wants to do a TikTok video with any of all those guys, she will firstly take that guy to her husband, and her husband will okay it, good and fine. But if you are controlling your husband to be okay with what you are doing, it's another different thing. Actually ask him, baby, are you actually okay with what I'm doing? Because some women out there will be doing stuff, or they will always say that, you know, I will never cheat on you now. But you do not know if what you are doing is actually hurting that man deep down, but just trying to support you, trying not to make any form of issue or bring any quarrel. He will just allow you to do it. I bet you, I don't want to wish them bad, but I really feel like if they can stay together for so long, you know, TikTok just came out recently. Just 2 years. It just came out recently. So if they can last for another 1 year, I really will be happy for them, but I do not see. Thank you guys for watching. Support here, Adamslink. Definitely will catch you on my next video. Don't go anywhere.